Oh, we're live. Hello, everybody. Hello. We are here to talk about House of Hades.
Dun, dun, dun.
You have the map, right? You had the map in yours?
I didn't have the map. That's why when I saw the map, I was like, oh, that's cool.
Dang.
But it said, like, you were supposed to get the map. And I said, so y'all play me?
Sometimes when you get books at Goodwill, they take the good stuff. They take the good stuff. Like
what?
I got
Goodwill.
You know what? I got these books, right? You know, I showed you, I got a couple of these books, and they're supposed to have really fun stuff that you can remove and like the letters and stuff. No, it's all gone. It's literally, but you know, it's like when you get it at the Goodwill, you get what you get.
Yeah.
And you don't throw a fit.
That's what they say.
As my mom would say.
These at the Goodwill.
I did. I saw nearly the whole series. And I'm like, Bree, do you need these? And you didn't answer me quick enough. And I'm like, I'm just going to get them.
You know, I needed them.
I was like, I think she needs them. I think I remember her saying that she needs them. So I just got them. And I was like, I hope she needs them because.
You just out here sitting on some. It would have been a good giveaway.
Yeah. We could have.
Yeah.
At the end of the readathon, we're like, we're just going to give away the entire series.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Michelle here. Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
Hello. Michelle was first here. She was rocking it. Shom was here, still at work.
That was me, literally into 15 minutes ago.
Bree was giving me a step-by-step on the Voxer, like, okay, I'm pulling into my driveway. I'm walking up to the door.
I'm like, I'm in the car. I'm driving.
Gashay, hi, honey. Mwah.
Hello, love.
We got Floor. Hi, Floor. We got, I know Aaron's here. Here. Hi, Aaron.
Hello. What up?
Aaron, it was like y'all knew, but almost there to the end. Okay, good. I'm so late into the readathon. Didn't find out about it until last month. It's okay. You jump in when you can.
You know.
The Lightning Thief. So far, so good. Planning on reading all 5 books. Awesome. Jump in when you can. You know, we do talk spoilers in the live. So, you know, if it gets to a point where you don't want to be too spoiled, too bad. Bree was saying, what is the speed limit? I don't know that.
I don't know it. But I will say, even if you get spoilers, you forget them. Because I think Shoma gave us some spoilers on accident in the beginning, and I forgot what they were.
I couldn't even tell you. But I did spoil myself about something when we did The Lost Hero, the first book in this series. I spoiled myself about something. It has not come to pass yet, so I'm thinking it's in the last book. But
this is my favorite.
This is your favorite?
This is my favorite of the series so far.
This was good.
This one was
Grover.
Great. Yeah.
Grover back?
Maybe that's why.
Grover's back.
That little snippet.
He had the one scene. I'm like, come on, Grover.
Pull through. Oh my God.
I feel like we met up with a couple of people that we've seen in previous books in this one. We got Calypso.
We got Calypso.
Yeah, trying so hard not to fall for
Frank. For good old Frank. I said, damn. I want to see her again.
Yes.
I mean, I know we gotta like go through the book, but I want to see her again. But I'm also mad at her for cursing our boy Percy while he was in Tartarus. Yeah. Like, chill. Sis, you knew you weren't going to get him.
Yep.
You know. He was transparent, sort of, kind of, about that.
He was. He was transparent. He's like, you know what? You know, I'm flattered, but I got to go.
Right. He said, you ain't going to get your loving from me.
He's like, I feel bad for you, but I gotta go.
I think I got a new favorite person, Bob. I'm into Bob.
Bob. Oh my gosh. You know,
it's head of the seat for a while.
Yeah, a little bit. By the end there, he reminded me so much of Tyson and how much I miss Tyson. I miss Tyson. Oh, I fell so far behind. Now I'm joining all these read-alongs, and I officially need a reading schedule. There's only, oh man, it's like there's so many books to read. So many books.
So many
books. But yeah, so this one, I feel like we were all over the place in this book. We were.
What way?
Because everybody split up.
Yeah, they were living their lives. They didn't give a shit about us.
They're like, Percy and Annabeth fell down this hole, but we got this expedition we got to go to. I'm like, figure it out, guys. We got to go.
Like, damn. But I was here for it. I won't lie to you. I was here for it.
I feel like they got a lot of stuff done. And I was worried about Percy and Annabeth for a second. I was worried.
I mean, it wasn't looking that great for them.
It was looking pretty dire.
I was like, oh, they're going to die. This is the end. I kept thinking, this is the end.
Oh, man. This book, this is the one. This is your least favorite, Shomla, right?
How could it be, though? How could it be?
Am I remembering that right? I think you said that to us the last live. You said this one, we're going into the one that was your least favorite.
I'm gonna need you to
let us know.
Make sense.
Yeah, let us know why. Why was it your least favorite?
I'm gonna need you to make this make sense.
A little bit.
Because it's just not giving what it's supposed to have done gave. It's just I don't know if I believe you.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I felt like the stakes felt higher. There was a lot going on, so at times it could have been like it was hard to follow along because we were just all over the place, especially with the multiple POVs. Like one chapter you're with Percy and Annabeth and Tartarus, and then the next one you're with, Jason, and then the next you're with Frank, and it's like you feel like you're slingshot everywhere back and forth. It's because it was dragging, and definitely
dragging.
A lot of things were happening to set up for the final battle that's going to be happening in the next book. So
yeah.
I can see that. But I feel like, I don't know, I wasn't ever bored. I never felt like it was. I'm sorry?
I said I wasn't bored at all.
I was not bored at all. And I felt like there was, I didn't feel the drag. I didn't feel like it was dragging. I felt like a lot of things were happening and the pace was super fast. Even though he's a chunker, this book is chunky. It felt like it moved really, really quick.
Yeah.
I felt like my heart, like the adrenaline, my heart was pounding. I was not prepared. I kept forgetting to be careful what I prayed for, I swear.
Let me tell you. How do I say it?
How do you say it?
I felt like the books before, it took me too long. I think I got a little drunk from the 2 sips, but I had to come back. But it took me too long. No, not too long. In the previous books, we're in book 4.
Yes.
1 through 3 felt like it was dragging. I felt like I was waiting for the third coming of Jesus, and I really just couldn't get through it, right? But then it felt like this book gave us more pace, and I'm just really liking Tartarus. I know it's like the devil and everything, but I'm really liking Tartarus, and I think that's really what got me, that they were in Hades realm, which is so different from where the other Olympians are at. So I really enjoyed it. I'm trying to figure out, like, say more, Shomala, say more about what you did like.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get there with you.
Yeah, I I agree with you with like the first, couple books that it was like, we're introducing all these new characters. Oh yeah, there's this prophecy that Rachel Elizabeth Dare did in the last Percy Jackson book. Like, let's remember that. And then it's like, okay, we got to set up all of our heroes that are going to be in this prophecy and what they all got to do.
Right.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining. Oh, this is favorite in the series. Favorite.
See, it ain't just me.
Shomla hates Tartarus.
I'm sorry, my camera froze. What was that?
My camera froze. Hi, Alicia.
My girl said, I hate it.
I was like, it's so depressing. I don't want to be here. I like the darkness. I liked it because I felt like the stakes were higher. I feel like, in these situations, especially because we're reading them now, all the books are out. So there's really there's no anxiousness because, there's the next book. These people are still going to be alive. They're still going to be, but I don't know, when the stakes are higher, when it's darker, I feel like, these heroes might not make it through, even though I know there's going to be more books.
Right. It was close. It was a close call. Also, I want to go back just a tad bit. Shamala, sorry. Did I misgender you? And I was like, my girl, let me know if I did. I'm sorry. I was going back to another thing Shamala said, but I totally forgot it. Damn it.
About it being depressing?
Oh, yes. So based on, it was what you said. Sorry. You were like, I like how dark it is. So, like, I know this is a stretch where I'm going, Nicole, please don't get excited about this. But I'm reading it, and I'm like, this might be why people like monster smut. Because it was like, I was like, I could get into it a bit. Just the darkness of it all. I was like, oh, okay.
Bree, if you need any dark romance or monster smut recommendations, I'm here for you. I have the good ones for you. I got you. I was like, God, I'd love friends who like to read what I like to read. Bam. Cozy Mystery Book Club. Bam. Walter Mosley Read Along. Bam. Black Awitathon. Your girl can only take so many bams.
Yes.
Oh, that's so true.
Let's be real. It's a lot. For anyone don't know, me and Shay are coming together to create the Walter Mosley Read Along Book Club situation thing. But it's not just going to be him. There's going to be other pieces. And when it gets finalized, we will tell everyone else that.
You heard it first. Here.
Here.
Did you see what I sent you in Voxer? Chirp has a deal for a Walter Mosley book.
I saw that. And I said,
this is for Bree. So
I did. I saw that. I said, why is she coming from my pockets? I love you for it.
Oh, I owe you a book. I'll buy it for you. It's fine.
No, you do not owe me a book.
Yes, I do.
Let me tell you about Nicole, y'all. Sends me books, won't let me pay her. Then I send her books, and she's trying to figure out ways to pay me.
I was looking for her. I was searching her phone number in Cash App, in Venmo. I was like, she's gotta have something.
Called the sneaky link.
She almost said the only thing I liked about this was Nico. I liked Nico. He's growing. He's super sad boy though. He's super sad.
He is. But when I found out he was crushing on Percy, I said, I screamed.
I know.
I was like, this is what the gay boys needed.
Yes. I was like, oh.
I was like, okay, Uncle Rick, we see you.
Because someone said something about him having a crush on Annabelle, and he was like, no.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. And I was like, fuck, I missed something. But I almost cried when Hazel, was it Pluto? Is Pluto Hazel's father?
Yeah, Pluto is Hades. Yeah.
Yeah, Pluto. When Pluto smiled when he disappeared and was like, how do you know I was gonna, like, I even wanted to do that? Maybe I'm not here. I said, oh, but then I was like, sir, why couldn't you say that fucking hundreds of years ago? You got this girl freaking out thinking that you can come and take her at any time. Trash.
Yeah. Yep. I loved Hazel becoming a witch. Yes.
Same.
Maybe it was my mindset while reading it. Did you reread it this time or no? I don't think so. To me, the first 3 books felt more like a setup, and this one's finally things started moving. That's exactly how we feel, Bree, right? We felt like this. Yeah. Okay. All good things comes to you at once. She, her. Okay. It's the please don't get excited for me.
Like, I know she's going to get excited. I know it.
Tartarus is so different that I found it so interesting. I was very interested. I felt like everything was coming for Percy and Annabeth when we were in Tartarus. Like, they could not catch a break when they were down there.
I mean, the struggle was real.
I didn't know Percy Jackson could be a gateway to monsters, Marie. But you did.
Shamala, I just feel like, as my internet friend, you are really trying to come for me, Regina George. Don't come for me. I feel very attacked and victimized.
Raise your hand if you've ever been personally victimized by Regina George.
This one here. This one. How do I read? That comment there.
That one. Ugh, so funny.
Feel attacked.
I also loved all the callbacks to the previous books, like Kelly. I think I said this before, but I liked that we got characters that we've met in the past, and we got a little scene here and there, like Grover. I could have done with more Grover.
True. I felt like in the book, let's talk about Rachel Dare just for a second.
Okay. Rachel Elizabeth Dare.
When like the Roman camp tried to doubt that she was an oracle, and then she lit up and was like, so what's that now? I was like, oh, burn.
She just like glowed a little bit, and she's like,
I know.
What was that? What was that?
Yeah. And I like how when they saw Grover, they were like, he means business. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, he does. And he wouldn't have a shirt that says save the whales.
I loved it. Oh, and it was Rhea, when we find out like her initials. Am I going? Sorry. Rhea, when we find out her initials were RA. So he's like, so your initials are rah rah. And he was like, he got so offended, and he's like, not important.
He just like moved past it. He was like, okay, all right, moving past it.
I need a book BFF like that. We're in the middle of a book buying war for each other. Yeah, I owe you a book. It's fine.
And I'm telling you, you heard it here. She doesn't.
Oh, it's like, remember that live stream when Bree said I owed her a book? You're right.
I'll casually mention to this girl we call Nicole, also known as Who Picked This Book, that I'm trying to own all the Toni Morrison books. She goes, say less. I get orders shipped to me. I'm like, where these come from?
I was just like, let me just see what eBay has.
What they got going on. Let me just make sure it's given. I said, this mug.
They were buy 3, get 1 free. I couldn't pass up on a deal like that.
Sometimes you really just got to live your life. Honestly and truthfully.
Brie, I wanted to send you the SGJ, Stephen Graham Jones book.
Which one?
We need to know the things. Doing research and speaking into existence at the same time.
As you should.
I loved Hazel thinking just another deadbeat godly dad.
Just living. I'm like, okay.
I'm trying to be Heather tonight. Oh, yeah, because
somebody has to be it. Somebody has to be it.
Heather always comes for people in their own lives. Always more
Really?
girls. Since she's not here. She's not here. Where is she? I wonder if she's going to come now since we're talking about her.
Right. I'm just going to say something since we're talking about Heather. She don't respond to texts. I thought I didn't respond to texts. I thought I was terrible. Queen terrible. I was like, hey, my girl said, text who this? Not me. Huh?
Just accept it, Bree. Just accept it. People want it.
Sometimes you just have to just lean into it. Oh my God. If you send me that book, I'm going to pass out, resurrect myself, pass out again. Because the way this book has been sitting in my mind rent-free is not okay.
I pre-ordered it as soon as I was able to. I pre-ordered this like months ago. I better get it.
The struggle. Why is that not a fan? Why aren't you working harder? I'm gonna go get my fan because I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, I feel my fan's not on all the way. It could go on a little bit more, but yeah, it's just so loud. It's so loud when it's on. I feel like y'all can't hear me. Hi, honey. Come up here and say hi to all the people. Here's my baby boy. It's a Ruger. You want the toy. You don't want to talk to the people. You want the toy. Oh, we got the fan.
We got the fan. We are in business.
Alicia said Amazon would not let me send it to you. Now, why is that?
Do you want me to put it on my...
Put it on your wish list?
Yeah, I don't think it's on my wish list, so give me a second. Also, I suck at wish lists. Ask Nicole.
Oh, like, put it on your wish list. She's like, what? And does not put it on her wish list.
Or it doesn't come because the email ain't right. Your girl
like,
just
she's like, what, man? What?
The struggle.
What book are y'all talking about? Oh, we're talking about My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones. It comes out at the end of this month. Alicia said, yes, please. Put it on your Amazon wish list.
Okay, hold on.
My puppy wanted to say hi to everybody. He really just wants to play.
Hello, Papa Love. Is this the one that likes to take out the squeaker?
Come here. Oh, God, yes, this one.
Oh, look at that little face.
He's got a big face.
Ow. Mom, leave me alone.
This one, I like these toys because he can't chew it up in 5 seconds.
I get it. I added it. Wait, I think I added it to the wrong wish list. I swear, I just need to pray on it. Okay, I think I added it. And of course, we can buddy read.
Yeah.
We may have to do like every 5 chapters. Because he'd be scaring the shit out of me and it'd be taking me some time. You know, he's one of my favorite horror writers.
He's your friend.
You know we're friends. Besties, in fact.
He's your friend.
In fact. He's your friend. I'm like, me pretending I'm friends. You know, like the other day, you know, he liked me on Instagram. You know, just light brag. You know, just commenting with me. It's just nothing.
You retweeted your tweet. It's fine.
Yeah. And it's not even just one tweet. Every tweet.
Every tweet. That's it. Yeah.
Light brag. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Ruger. Michelle says hi. He's like, oh, you want me to come back? He's a cute boy.
Ooh, you'll have to share the toy brand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will. Yes, I will figure it out. I got it at PetSmart, though.
Yes.
Yeah, because if you get him a toy, like one of those like plush toys with a squeaker, he will tear it apart. And yeah, he will rip the insides out to get to the squeaker. Yes.
Wow.
You will.
It'd be like that. It'd be like
those
that.
you can just gnaw on and you won't break it. Yeah. Him and his sister got a hold of some potatoes today.
Oh, not the potatoes.
It was my husband's fault. He left them on the floor. He brought
that.
he brought the bag of potatoes in and left it on the floor. And they said, okay.
They said it's our time.
It's like, oh, is this a snack for us? Thanks.
They're like, cool. You know, I know. Good.
There was a couple nod on where they're like, oh yeah, this actually doesn't taste great. Raw potatoes. Just my dogs. Okay, so sad day. I didn't write any post-it notes because I was actually just trying to finish this book.
It happens to the best of us.
I finished it like right at 4:00.
It happens to the best of us.
As for me in my house, we do not do squeaky toys. I can't even deal with that. Oh yeah, when we're trying to go to sleep and he's just squeak, 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 chewing on it. And it's like, it's bedtime, put it away. Tuffy is good. Tuffy is pretty good. For him, my dog Tuffy lasted about 2 weeks, which is, it's longer than most toys that last.
Be like that.
Yeah, it is. It was. So, I know some people in the chat have read the final book, but who do we think do we think some of the 7 are gonna die? Like, are some people not gonna make it? What do we think?
I was pulling up my notes, so if we talk about anything else, but
okay.
I think I don't know who's gonna stay in Tartarus, or did we already know who stayed in Tartarus?
I don't think we know because Percy and Annabeth got out. Everybody's out.
I know, and I was like, did I miss something? Because Percy was acting like he was gonna be the one to stay.
Yeah, they got out, and then it was Hazel. She was controlling because that one, I can't say her name, but the one that kind of took over the labyrinth after
yes, okay,
the guy died. She kind of used her power to manipulate the labyrinth to get them closer to the elevator because they had something like 12 minutes. Otherwise, if you're stuck in the elevator, you're done. And so,
seconds, but who knows?
It was who?
I thought it was 12 seconds, but who knows?
Well, it was 12. It's 12. It's 12.
It was 12 something. 12 something.
Oh, she almost says, what? I know you read it, so I know you know things. A promise to keep with the final breath. Yeah, Bob. Bob didn't let them stay.
Yes.
So that's how they were both able to get out. And Bob was the one that told Percy that, I haven't seen the stars. I miss the stars. Tell the stars, like I miss them or whatever. And that's like kind of the end of this book is Percy saying Bob says hello. And I'm like, that's when I cried. I'm like, Bob says hello. So, okay, we think it was minutes. Says Aaron.
Hey, I say we roll with it. I just want to talk about the way Bob died. He didn't deserve that. And he had every right to kill Percy.
Yeah, because even Percy was feeling bad. He's like, I feel guilty that I wasn't a true friend because he lied to poor Bob.
Poor Bob didn't even see it coming.
Alicia says your wish list isn't coming up when I click on it.
All right, I'm going to put it in the chat.
Is your wish list set to public? It's always the problem.
It is, but it's something about the link. Like, I'm sure you went to one of my videos to see it, but it's something about the link. And I've tried, so I just wait till people be like, oh, I didn't see it. And then I send it to them because other than that, the shit doesn't work and I don't know how to fix it. Maybe we'll work on that after the live.
We'll work on it.
Help.
Help me. We'll work on it.
Yeah.
Let me see if I wonder if I can.
It doesn't, there's something about the link that's just trash. Ooh, not me running into stuff. Oh, I can't, I gotta go find, okay, let me go on the the YouTube.
Yeah, Bob was given a lot of Tyson vibes. Yeah, that's why he reminded me so much of Tyson, and I loved Tyson. In Bob We Trust, yes.
Y'all ain't saying no lies to me.
He reminded me so much of Tyson, and I loved Tyson. In Bob.
Y'all didn't hear that. All right. I put it on underneath here. I can also send it to you on Twitter. Wait, did I mute myself or delete? Oh, not me deleting. Are you here?
I'm muted. I'm here.
Oh, my God.
I muted myself because I was echoing.
Oh, it wasn't you echoing. It was me accidentally putting on the live and not muting the live.
Got it.
Not all heroes can wear capes.
I was like, I thought I was muted. When I click on the link, it just brings me to the Amazon storefront page.
Yeah. So in short.
Did you say you put your link in the chat?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it. I wonder if I have to approve it, which is dumb.
But I also sent it to you in a message. It is
I shouldn't have to approve anything for you because you are, I think you're a moderator on my channel, so you should be able to post whatever you want, but I'm not seeing it. Can you try to post it again?
Okay. Yeah.
Bob had me nervous in the beginning because I couldn't remember if his memory came back and that would change him back to his other self. He was a good friend. He was good.
Yeah. Poor Bob.
Just reminds me how much I miss Tyson.
It'd be like that. I just can't believe Tyson just tried to leave us like this.
He did. Go lay down, honey. Thank you. And I was trying to share a link for you too, but I could not. I can't share a link to somebody else's wish list apparently.
Really a hate crime.
That's like I was trying to help.
That is messed up. Not me still having your live from yesterday in the background. Well.
Oh my gosh.
We try. Tyson is protecting his girlfriend. Yep. I thought it was cute when they found out the secret that the coach was hiding from them. No. That he had his wife pregnant.
Yes. He's trying to keep it a secret. Like when he was leaving, he was like, I'm going to go see my baby at Camp Half-Blood. He's like, I'm going to take this baby to Camp Half-Blood. I was like, stop it.
And then he was like, I got a soft spot for Aries, so I'm not going to, okay, I'll tell you. Then he'll say, I'm not going to tell you. Then he would tell him. Then he'll be like, I'm not going to tell you. Then I'm going to tell you.
He's just a proud papa. He couldn't keep it in.
I was like, this dude is really out here living.
I felt bad that Percy and Annabeth had to eat fire to stay alive. They had to eat fire. They were cursed. Every time Percy killed one of those things, he would got another curse on him.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, dang.
And then they went through this place. I can't names. I'm sorry. They went through this place where they felt all of like the sorrow and the misery. And Annabeth was just crying the whole time. And Percy's like, I don't know what to do.
Yep. I was like, oh.
She got it. Okay. In case anyone was wondering, it's hella relaxing to listen to y'all while crocheting. Well, I'm glad we could help you.
What do you mean you gotta go? No, I'm just kidding.
Bree's like, not allowed. Sorry, gotta stay.
What do you mean you gotta peace out?
Bye, Erin. Thank you for coming when you could. Thank you. Like y'all said, this
like us, just say that. No, I'm just kidding.
She's like, y'all. Well, wait. If you're gonna go, who's gonna tell us all the names of the things? Wait.
Show me a little will.
Oh, like y'all said, the stakes were higher in this book. Yes, they were. They were higher. I was legitimately nervous for some of our heroes at times. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I'm like, this ain't gonna go well. Yeah, this ain't go. I kept thinking like,
can end well. I'm like, this cannot end well.
This ain't looking good for them. No.
It's not. It was not. For a while. It was touch and go for a while there. You got any more of your notes that you want to talk about?
All right.
And if anybody was wondering, yes, I still have the books for my birthday book haul that I did. They're just sitting right there. It's fine.
I'm so mad that I missed it. Caught you on the replay, but so mad. And I was like, what was I doing? Watching, I just don't want to be judged, but Murder Mystery 101 on Hallmark.
You know, that's a good excuse. I'll take it. And you're the one that actually was like on Twitter, you're like, go live.
I was so ready. I was like, go live. I'm ready. And then missed it. You text me. If you don't see me in 5 minutes, you'd be like, yo, where you at?
Okay, I'll text.
You got my number. You got my Voxer. You got all my emails. At this point, she can steal my identity.
I'm still trying to find you on Venmo, though. I'm still trying to find you on Venmo.
Will never happen. Do. In my like superhero voice.
It will never happen.
It will never. It's kind of like Batman.
Yeah, I'm Batman.
Some chips. Like the way
and then when he calls out that girl's name, Rachel! Rachel!
Don't leave me!
Oh, Christian Bale, after 3 movies, he must have sore throat.
Yeah, I was like, I'm about to pass out straight up. Like, you know what? This is going to be a no for me. Mm-hmm. I'm going to head out.
It was the direction that he decided to take the character, and I'm like, okay.
Better float your boat.
My guy Nico, though, dang, he was a classic tortured hero trope.
Classic.
Yeah, he was fighting so hard, but he's actually a good guy. Oh, Michelle watched was it Murder Mystery 101? What is it?
It's Mystery 101.
Mystery 101. Got it.
Mystery 101.
Got it.
It's good. There's a couple I like. Let me pull them up. No, I'm just kidding. But there's a couple that I like. I'm like, ooh, sounds good. Say more.
Oh. I like that Nico was showing a little bit of affection towards Hazel. I feel like in the first couple of books, Nico was kind of just, he brought Hazel out, or he brought Hazel back from the dead, but he was really like, because he was trying to replace his sister. Yeah. And when he found out, like, really no one can, like, yes, Hazel is his sister, but really no one can replace Bianca, because she's a whole person herself. Like, no one's going to replace her, you know? And so he was sad about that. But then in this book, he was really like showing some affection for her. Like he kept giving her like little forehead kisses. I thought that was really cute. Yeah. I was like, that's really sweet.
I know.
Like, yeah, you brought her back so you can have a sister again. It's like, but you can have your whole, like, a whole separate relationship with Hazel that had, you know, like, She doesn't have to replace Bianca.
Yeah, I'm thinking Hades' kids are my fave.
Hades'
When I
kids.
think about the kids of all the Olympians, I feel like they care more. And you would think they wouldn't because their father is the man of darkness.
Right, right.
So.
Who was that other child of Poseidon that we saw in this book who was like so kind of angry and was they were talking about how him and Percy are so different, how it's like different sides of the personality for Poseidon. Like Percy is like the gentle, calm, nurturing, like hero, and then you have this other son of Poseidon who was like the angry tide, or like a storm, like the sea in a storm or something, who was like, I thought that comparison was pretty interesting. I can't remember what his what that other Poseidon's kid's name is, but I just thought that was interesting.
Is he the one that could do like the turtle guy?
It wasn't the turtle guy, I don't think. I think it was the pirate Shomla.
Yeah.
But that guy with the killer turtle, and he said, "Wash my feet," so he could kick him off the. I'm like, why are we saying yes to washing his feet? You know exactly what he's gonna do.
But I do want to say, I really like how Hazel played the game during that part.
Oh yeah,
not showing too much emotion, so he'll think what she's doing. But I also felt like, man, I can't wait till they start doing the movies, because I don't know if they're going to do all of Rick Riordan movies or just the first set. Because that turtle scene, like imagine the graphics, like and Tartarus
and the labyrinth,
so good.
I feel like, because you were saying that they have a budget that's similar to WandaVision. Is that what you?
I think someone said it in the chat. I don't believe me being the one to say it.
Because that would be pretty epic, because the graphics and the CG and everything, the effects in WandaVision were really good. So if they have that same kind of budget, they can make, the special effects that it's really kind of prevalent in a fantasy series like this. You have to have good CGI, because most of the characters are going to have some kind of effect on them, whether it be like, like Grover, who's half goat, half person. Like they have, there's only prosthetics can only go so far. Like certain times you have to have those special effects. So to put a series like this to justice and not have it flop because people think it's just not put together very well, you need to have a good budget for special effects.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't telling no lie.
Yeah, I think it was the pirate Shomla, but I don't know what his name is.
Who knows?
I don't know what his name is.
I ain't gonna lie. There was a lot of names in here, and I was like, what? Like, there was a name. Hold on. There was a name. Let me go to the Discord that said, and I was like, oh my God, I don't even remember who that was.
Who that is? Yeah. I was like,
Octavian.
Octavian.
Yeah. Do we remember who that was?
No.
Yep, it ain't just me.
I was like, no.
I was like, who that man?
Who is that?
Who is that man? I was like, nope, I got nothing for you.
Oh. Help me. Help.
Help me.
Help me.
I was like, I don't know.
Octavian could choke on something and I wouldn't bat an eye. Shomla, who are you talking about?
I need to know who this person is. Okay. I was like, it ain't looking that great.
No. But that name sounds familiar. Like I have seen the name with my eyes before.
With the eyeballs, it's been seen. Let's see.
Oh, I know who it is. It's that. Yes. Okay. Because when they were at Camp Jupiter,
I know who this is now. I know exactly who this is now.
He was the one that like, oh, we just got to kill those stupid Greeks or whatever. We got to march on Camp Half-Blood, and it was
that old girl left in charge.
Yes, and he was like, after she left, he was like, gather everybody. We're gonna make some changes now that leadership. I was like,
I said a snake in the grass. A snake in the grass. She just said, looked at everybody and was like, you heard my orders.
You heard my orders, yes.
You heard what I said. And soon as she leave, this snake in the grass, I said toxic masculinity for me.
Oh, 100%. Like he could not just take the fact that a woman was over him, giving orders, contradicting him, not taking his advice. And she was gone for 5 seconds. 5 seconds. And then he's like, things are going to change around here. I was like, oh my gosh.
Can't ever win.
Yes, he can choke for sure. He can choke. What happens to him in the next book, though? Love it. Okay. Something to look forward to. Okay. Exciting. I was kind of like confused on the timeline a little bit about this because everybody was having visions about like Camp Half-Blood being destroyed or something happening. I was just like, can we just stay in the present time, please? Right. There's so much going on right now.
I'm getting a little bit of whiplash from that, so I will agree.
Yeah, I was like,
agree. Yeah.
I was like, so is this happening right now, or is someone having a vision? And it ended up they were having a vision. I'm like, oh my god.
Yep, je ne sais pas.
I did not know what was going on. I did not know. But yeah, so overall, I liked this. I liked this one. This one was good. I really enjoyed it. And I didn't remember until the live right now that Shoma said this was her least favorite book. Otherwise, I think I would have been expecting something a little bit different.
Yeah, I forgot you said that a little while ago. You know, really who has the memory out of us is Nicole. So don't expect me to recall a goddamn thing. Because I'm really just here for the ride.
If I have the better memory of the two of us, we are all...
I'm literally here for the ride.
Oh man, my memory is terrible.
Just trying my best.
I gave up on figuring out the timeline, especially when Leo is with Calypso. I felt like he was there. He was there for a solid couple of weeks because he was fixing things. He was trying to figure out how to get off the island because the raft would not come for him because Calypso didn't love him. The boat comes for the heroes as soon as she nurses them back to health and she falls in love with him. And then that's when the boat comes to whisk them away because that's her curse.
Right.
So, like, she's angry. She's angry at this point. She's angry at Percy. She's angry at the gods for not keeping their word. She's still stuck on Gigia. And she sees Leo and she's like, no, get off this island. No, go. And she was like, say you want to leave. Say you want to leave Gigia. And he does, but the raft doesn't come. And she doesn't understand what's going on. I'm like, honey, that's not how your curse works. Your curse works as you have to fall in love with these guys, and then the raft comes. Right, so that's exactly when the raft comes, is he's tinkering with stuff. He's trying to figure out a way to get off the island to pass the time. He fixes her her stuff, you know, the things that are broken. So he just does a little, you know, and slowly but surely she falls in love with Leo. And that's when the raft comes and he has to go. And he's like, I swear on the river Styx, I'm going to come for you. And I think that's going to mess him up. It's like, what did we learn? What did we learn about making promises that you can't keep?
And that's on what? Mary had a little lamb.
And he swore it on the river Styx.
It's like
he might as well just signed his blood on a piece of paper. Like he swore on the river Styx.
Not sign it.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
And then that's why he wasn't looking at Hazel anymore, because he started liking Calypso. So that's why Frank was like, I don't like him looking at my girlfriend, but he's a friend because, you know, we've been through a bunch of things, and he was worried about him because he was feeling kind of sad after leaving Calypso.
Yeah.
I love Leo and Calypso here. Their interactions were great. They both had a dislike for each other. Yeah, it was a hate to love. It was great.
You like loved it. Yep, it was giving. Mm-hmm. Right.
Hate to love is my favorite. Yeah. Really, she's just over it when he comes along. Yes. Yeah. She's mad.
Yep.
She doesn't want to play the game anymore. She's been playing it for 3,000 years. She's over it. She's tired.
Oh.
Shoma, what are the eyes for? What are the eyes? You know things. I know you know things. Frank and Hazel are cute. Frank and Hazel are cute. Who's our favorite couple?
Ooh.
Piper, Jason, Hazel, Frank, Calypso, and Leo. Percy and Annabeth, or Coach Hedge and Millie. Who do we got? I really like Frank and Hazel. Frank and Hazel work very well together because I feel like they were friends first. They learned to trust each other. They have that dependability on each other, especially when they're in scrapes. And then they, you know, fell in love, and now they're together. Oh, Flor said Leo and Calypso. Okay.
Little cuties.
Frank and Hazel. Oh, just sneaking in, Deidre.
Gotta love it.
She says hi.
Got to love it. Here for it. Every part of it.
So we got Frank and Hazel. Frank and Hazel are cute. I feel like maybe out of everybody, they have like the healthiest relationship.
It could be true. Could be very much true.
Yeah. I feel like Percy and Annabeth went through so much in this book. They're so like, you know, like in life or death situations, you just gravitate to the person like you're stuck in that life or death situation with. And I feel like that's their whole relationship. It's one life or death situation after the other. And that's kind of what their relationship is based on.
Yep.
Michelle says Frank and Hazel. We just pop it. Yep. He's like, I'm here. I love it. Thanks for coming, though.
Be here for a pop in.
Do you have any more notes? Anything else you want to talk about?
So many notes. Going back to them. Hold on. I mean, we kind of talked about them all, but I was going back to like, I felt so vulnerable in the moment where Annabelle went blind and felt like, and it's not that she went blind part, it's the fact that she thought Percy abandoned her based on what Calypso did. So at that point, I was like seething. Mm-hmm. So then when she kissed Frank, I was like, I hope he never come back. Like, I was just like so bitter about it.
So bitter. So bitter. Yeah, she was like, and he was trying his best. He had to fight off a whole army of those things that I don't know the names of.
And I know we're not going to get this in our books because
she was blind. She couldn't see him fighting. She was blind. She couldn't see him fighting for her.
No, not at all.
She should just trust it. That was kind of a dirty thing she did.
Right. And I know that, what am I trying to say? I know that, hold on, I'm trying to work. Oh, I know that Uncle Rick is not going to take it to the direction I'm about to say, but I would love a throuple from Nico, Percy, and Annabelle. Or Annabeth, whatever her name is. Still don't know it. Couple series and Annabeth. And I just feel like this is a throuple that I want, that I know we're not going to get, because there's a lot of just heteronormative shit in the book, which is fine. But I'm just saying, I would be here for a throuple. And I don't know if the Rick Riordan universe can hear it, but I'm putting it out there that I'm here for a throuple.
Yeah. Honestly, whenever there's kind of like a love triangle that I like all the characters, I'm like, y'all should all be a couple, like be a throuple. But not every author is brave enough to go there. So
I can't believe I'm looking at my leaf have the audacity trying to die. Hold up. You turning yellow? I feed you well. You have the audacity to turn yellow? You don't want no leaves?
The locked plantician has entered the chat.
I'm being attacked by my plant. It's just like every day it wants to get a yellow leaf. And it's like, I don't know what to do with you. You don't like too much water. You want too much water. I'm putting you.
I love that meme that I sent you. It's just like what houseplants are like. Due to personal reasons, I have chosen to pass away.
They're just some plants you can't live. You can't live with.
Due to personal reasons. Michelle said she wanted to kiss him and used that as an excuse.
You might be onto something.
I mean, wait for that. Show him the.
You might be onto something.
I'm not saying that happens, but something happens. Show him the. The throuple? Is that what you're talking about?
If you telling me that a throuple might happen, I'm going to pass out and lay down on the floor right now.
Spider mites? Oh no. On your monster.
You know, those things, I just like to have this around, Deidre.
Oh.
I'm not, hold on.
There you go. Yeah.
So these is what I like to keep around. This one is cheaper, still effective. This brand is a little bit more expensive. Don't look at that $8.99. That was a lie. That was I got it from this other place, not the actual place.
He's gonna go to the store and it was like, Bree said this is supposed to be $8.99.
And it's gonna be fake news. Don't judge me for what I'm doing here. You know, sometimes leggings be hating on us.
Leggings. I love them, but I hate them.
And Deidre, you got to be meticulous. Every 14 days, the schedule. Do it. I would say do it for like 3 or 4 cycles.
Oh.
It'll get rid of it. Also, put some cinnamon in your soil.
Cinnamon.
Nicole's like,
cinnamon. I don't know anything about plants, but cinnamon.
Cinnamon in the soil.
I'm going to start it tonight. I can't wait to see what happens. You're started already? Oh. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. I need to know what happens. She almost said yes to the throuple.
Wow. I'm into it.
I'm into it too.
I'm into it.
I love it.
Me want to get into the book. I'm like, oh yeah.
It's like, oh yes, we should start reading this immediately.
I'm like, let's get into it.
Let's get with the
I'm checking my schedule. So what this is saying is technically I don't have to be on campus until 10:30.
Yes! Was it the other day you were at work at like 6 o'clock in the morning? You're like, why am I awake?
Why am I here? 8 mornings.
I'm at work at 7 every day.
That's why every time I'm early, I know that you're going to respond.
Yep.
Because you always do.
I'm here. I'm awake.
Mug is awake.
Up late, up late, up early. Yep.
Yep. That's what they say. I want to know, can we talk about TARDIS in detail? Like in the comments, those of us who read it. Like, what specifically about it you liked? What specifically about it you didn't like about Tartarus?
Tartarus. I didn't read the comic.
I'm going to say I really like that the demigods can see one thing, Nico and his sister can see another, and then the monsters can see another. I like that there was different perspective. And I just kept thinking about the CGI. Is that what it's called? Like the graphic stuff. I kept thinking about like what that would look like in a movie.
Yeah, and I was actually one point in this book, oops, I'm sorry, I dropped my phone, where Percy was like, he actually saw Tartarus as Nico sees it. And he felt for Nico because Nico was there alone.
Yeah.
He had Annabelle. Yeah. And Nico had to go through it by himself.
Yeah, yeah.
And he saw something completely different than what he and Annabeth were seeing.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped my phone on the floor. Got it.
I was like, it's doing too much.
Oh gosh, I just feel like Tartarus, you know, it's like it's part of the underworld, and it's there, it's thriving for the monsters, for demigods. Like Tartarus wants to do everything that it can to destroy demigods. So it's like it's doing its best, and I felt like it did, especially with Percy and Annabeth, because, like I said, it was just one thing after another when they were trying to get through to those doors.
Yeah,
they were doing. It was doing a lot. They saw only what they can handle. Got it.
Right.
Nope.
I'm like, not me trying to zoom in.
Zoom into what?
This logo. I was like trying to look in at this thing, but it didn't work. Oh. Well, I will say I wish I had the color map of Hades.
I'm sorry.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Can you show it?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I think someone put it in the chat, right? So I can just do a little zoom in situation.
I did, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, where did you put it in? General? Oh,
I think I did, yeah. I was like, I don't remember. That's how my memory is.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
I'm trying to figure out where you put it at.
I put it in the... I think I did put it in the general. Or maybe I put it under the live info for this live.
Okay, I got it.
Got it? Okay.
I just feel like there was just so much. Where was the place where it was cold?
Oh, that was... I felt like that was after they were feeling like they went through this place where they felt like all the misery and stuff. The Delta of Despair?
I thought so, too.
They had to go a long way.
Man, they did. The door to the motor world took them through it.
Yeah, that's like all the way up here. And then they had to go all the way down over here.
Yeah. There was a part in the book where I thought, yep, Annabeth and Percy is dying. When Tartarus himself came, I said, yep, that's it.
It's like they're dead. They're dead.
Yeah.
I don't remember too many details, but starting at the River Styx was a mood.
I did put that in my notes too. I was like, I swear it on the river sticks. Like it just said it so many times in this book. I'm also wondering, would y'all be interested in doing like a Uncle Rick readathon trivia?
Yeah. I love trivia.
Like we can do a trivia, and then I can like do like a $20 gift card or something to Bookshop.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I love trivia.
Yeah, I like creating the questions. So we'll have to create the questions.
Yeah.
But I think trivia would be dope.
That'd be fun. That would be a lot of fun. That's so nice. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Who knows when?
I don't know.
We'll keep it on the books. We also need to watch The Mummies.
Oh yeah, we still need to watch those.
I'm gonna lie, I always forget about the movies we gotta watch. Even for my Patreon and even for my Black Classic. I always forget, but I have been busy every weekend.
Yeah. Like
things won't slow down until like November, maybe.
November. Oh. You're like, sometime we will watch it. I swear. Yep. Yes, but the way my memory is set up. Yeah. Yes. I agree.
Same.
Maybe after you finish this series, or just like the readathon in general. Like that's how we could wrap it up.
I'm thinking. I'm not sure.
The fun. I like trivia. I mean, I'm not good at trivia, but I like playing games.
Me too. Board game.
Yeah. My favorite board game is Ticket to Ride, which is like a train game.
I'm leaving. We're going to leave the live. See y'all later. It's the fact that you say one of my favorite board games, Nicole, that I can't breathe. The Europe one? The Europe one?
The Europe one is great.
I love it.
The Europe one is great.
I heard there's a Ticket to Ride World that haven't been released yet.
No, there's the American one, obviously. There's the Europe one. There's the Germany one.
I like the Germany one. I like the India one because it's short.
It's short. Yeah, exactly.
It's short. I can be done with this.
I love Ticket to Ride.
Yes.
You know, there's an app where you can play an app on your phone. You can play Ticket to Ride.
Hold up. Don't. I play it on my phone all the time. I go between Ticket to Ride, Small World. There's another one with a coin. I forget what it's called.
Oh,
and then,
wow.
Oh my God, what's the one with the coin?
I can't remember.
Oh my God, I can't remember. But everybody know I Candy Crush.
Oh, Candy Crush.
Avid Candy Crusher.
You're like, I crushed those candies.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Candy Crush, none of my books would be audio booked.
Audiobook and then you play Candy Crush.
Because I can't always pay attention if I'm on social media.
Yeah.
So I have to like space. I have to be like skirt and then audiobook. But I noticed though, if I audiobook and at work, I have to have it at like 1.4.
Yeah.
Because if it's at like 2 speed, I don't know what the fuck happened. I have to slow it down.
Sometimes it happens like, I'm listening to an audiobook and then I'm scrolling Twitter and then I realize I haven't listened to like 20 minutes of this audiobook. Like it's playing. Yeah. I just can't understand what just happened.
I mean, as long as you speaking your truth. Yeah.
So we can do it on the Discord or we can do it on a Google form for the trivia.
Google form trivia.
Like they submit it on the Google form.
Oh my God, I like that. I like that a lot.
Hi, Heather.
Oh, speaking of the devil. She came rolling in here.
You got me doing that too, listening to audiobooks while playing games. Yeah.
It's our brand at this point. Yes. I'm glad I'm converting people. We meet on Tuesdays. We meet on Tuesdays.
Official meeting.
Right. That's wrong. No, I'm just kidding. But that's what it feels like. I'll be like, we ride at dawn.
At dawn, we ride.
Hey, hey, hey. Just kidding.
Speaking of that, like I have this picture of like a dog with like a soda pack on his head, and it says "At dawn we ride." Let me see if I can find it because it is so cute. Oh, here it is. This one. Oh, he has like a soda pack on his head. He's like, "At dawn we ride." Oh, I love it. I know I missed the entire thing, but here I am.
I mean, you took forever. Somebody had to say it. No, I'm just kidding.
We've been live for over an hour, but
yep.
okay.
We've been live for a minute, so what it means is you're late. And you know, we got some issues with you. That's all. No, I'm just kidding.
Got some explaining to do.
Some explaining to do. Okay? We've had enough of it.
I want to hear none of your excuses.
You don't want to hear any of it.
Marvel movie night. Which movie are you guys on? I know you were talking about that in your blog.
Ooh. I remember I did that once, and I was like, my girl, we can't do this ever again.
Which one? Winter Soldier. Got it. I think that's the Marvel movie I've seen the least. I've only seen that one time. I've seen everything else a few times.
Like you watch it a couple times?
I've seen all of the Marvel movies, except for Winter Soldier, at least 3 times.
Woo.
At least.
Okay.
But not Winter Soldier. I've only seen Winter Soldier one time.
Wow.
I'm about ready to watch WandaVision for the 3rd time. I've seen that whole series 2 times already.
I have not seen WandaVision yet. I will say I'm behind.
You need to watch it. It's better. It's the best one. There's the WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki, even though that kills me because I love Tom Hiddleston. WandaVision is the better show.
It'd be like that.
Oh. Yeah. I think it's just because I love them as a couple. I think that's why.
I get it.
My baby girl so far has been super excited for Loki, Thor, and Captain America. I'm not even sure how she knows to be excited for them. She just knows it's going to happen. She knows.
Yeah. It's like when you know, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you have any other notes that you want to talk about, Bree?
I think I'm just too excited. I was so excited I word vomited all of them in the beginning. Like I talked about I feel like I didn't trust Bob until he died. Don't judge me, but I'm there. But I also feel like Bob also challenged Percy's what is it? Not Percy's. I'm trying to think of the word. Percy's perceptions, I guess, of the giants.
Yes. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they always have that, like the giants are the bad, quote unquote monsters, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, here we are.
Mm-hmm. He came through in the end for sure.
He did. He did.
Came through.
Hold on.
Holding.
Yeah, I said everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I said everything.
Does anybody in the chat have something they want us to talk about that we did not mention?
Yeah, sorry I'm moving slow, y'all. I'm just like...
You're okay.
Oh, there was another thing. So when they were going to look for Cupid and them, and Frank was seeing ghosts, and the rest of them was like, no, I mean, Nico specifically was like, don't listen to anything. I think it was really giving us an insight to like how not everything is viewed from a Western lens.
Yeah.
Because Frank was like, no, my grandmother told me to listen to ghosts and blah, blah, blah. So, and it actually saved their lives. So I'm just saying, like, that was like a prime example of, you know, Rick really trying to uphold to his commitment to be more diverse in his writing and of the characters.
Yeah. I liked that too. I liked that how, you know, we got that insight from Frank. Like, you know, like you said, like he said his grandmother, you know, he respected, or like she respected ghosts, and you have to have a healthy respect for the ghosts, you know?
Yeah.
Nico with a C. I don't remember, but I liked him.
Let's be real. Yes.
Yes.
We are reading all the books.
We're going to figure out the schedule for that. Yes.
Yeah, we are reading all the book, which is why it's called Uncle Rick Readathon.
Yeah.
Because we're reading all Uncle Ricky. Except the side books we're not reading, or the graphic novels we were going to try to read, that didn't really happen. So it's like, but the books,
books.
Not saying the graphic novels aren't books.
Right.
The novels.
Right.
Not the graphic novels. We might come back to that, but that's a might.
Could happen. Could
not. So.
It's a maybe.
It's really up in the air. But the novel.
You know, like when you were a kid and your parents used to say, we'll see.
Yeah. You know, we'll figure it out.
We'll see. Maybe next time.
Right.
How does it just start over at the beginning?
It'd be like that.
Okay, well, if no one else has anything that they wanted to discuss, I feel like that is a wrap for the House of Hades.
Yep. I'm done.
I'm done. I need to double check the books I already have from Apollo and Magnus. I know I stopped somewhere.
Hold on. Let me pull up Uncle Rick's website.
Okay. Maybe Next Time is a good book. Is that Christina C. Jones? I think I see the cover in my head. You know when you can't think of the book title or the author, but you can see the cover so clearly in your head.
I really want to read Daughter of the Deep. That's a new book coming out. I really, really want to read that.
When you sent me that on Instagram, because I think when we first saw it, there wasn't a cover for it yet. That cover looked really cool.
I was like, don't do this to me. Okay. I'm like, no. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. So we are reading Heroes of Olympus.
Yes, that's the one we're on right now.
And then we're going to Magnus Chase. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. I'm holding. I can't hold on any longer. We'll ask her when she comes back. Michelle, you pre-ordered it? Awesome. Maybe next time by Christina C. Jones. I knew it. Content warning for miscarriage, but so good. Love that novella. I need to read it. I need to read all of Christina C. Jones. Look, you're dancing in the background.
Okay, y'all.
We got a question for you.
Bree, are you into internet? It's like you don't know me. Of course. Most of the international mystery shows, most of the mystery shows I watch are Australian or British. I'll be really into them.
Mm-hmm.
So, mainly Australian, let's be real. But if you got some recommendations, I'm here for it. Also, I was going to check to make sure, because I remember telling you the only series I didn't own was this one. But I was just trying to make sure that was true.
Okay.
So that was true. So I have Magnum Chase. I have all three of those. And then I also have the Hotel Valhalla Guide to Norse Worlds, which is like a supplementary book, like a little novella.
Okay.
And I have, Heroes. And then I have another one, but I can't remember what it was. Trials of Apollo.
Yeah.
I think I had it. Yeah, I think I got Trials of Apollo. And then, I don't know how many of the book I have. I think I might only have, one second. Here I go again.
Oh, here I go again. I don't even know what books I have. That's a whole sentence. I don't know what books I have. That is a whole sentence.
Well, that's unfortunate. I only have the first 3 books of the Trials of Apollo.
Okay. I only have the first book. Is this the first book? Yeah, this is the first book in the Magnus Chase. I only have the first book in Magnus Chase. And do I not have any Trials of Apollo? Holy shit. I don't think I have any Trials of Apollo. So that's going to be fun.
But I feel like you're good at, like, your thrift store has way more than mine.
Yeah, my Goodwills are pretty amazing.
So maybe have you seen them in the Goodwills?
Not his newer stuff. I think the problem is that this is his newer stuff. So it's like, I see a lot of, Kane Chronicles, Heroes of Olympus, and I see Percy Jackson. But like his newer stuff, it's kind of harder. I'll see him every now and then, for sure. I'll check eBay. Have you watched BBC Agatha Christie?
Have I? Yes. Also, have you watched the ABC Murders of Agatha Christie? They're good. They're real good.
What's that on?
I think I saw it. Oh my God, I don't remember what streaming. I could have also been looking at it not streaming, if you know what I mean. So I can't remember.
So I think BBC shows are underrated. I like BBC shows. Christy.
I'm reading Heather's comment, and I'm just like,
DNF. You DNF literally everything.
Everything. Queen DNF. Queen.
I'm like, I'll read, like, she'll read something, and then I'll read it. I'm like, 5 stars, amazing, spectacular, epic. And she's like, DNF. I'm like,
nope, don't want it. Bye. And I'm like,
am I just too easy on these reviews? Like,
it might be.
started your romance journey. I understand. Ooh. ABC Murders was fantastic. It's on Amazon Prime.
Yes, Prime. I was like, where in Jesus' name? So I was looking at the Trials of Apollo 5-book hardcover box set. One, they trying to catch me with the hardcover box set, but it's $69.85.
69. It's my favorite number. Go on.
But then the paperback is what's the paperback? Paperback is $49.95.
For just $20 more, you can have hardback.
But I think if you have Kindle Unlimited.
Oh, I do have Kindle Unlimited. They're on Kindle. They're on KU?
Yeah, they're on KU.
That's pretty amazing. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
And if I can't find the audiobook, I can have Siri read it to me.
You can read all of them on Kindle Unlimited.
That's pretty nice.
Yep.
Heather, I think I'm a generous reviewer. Thank you very much. DNF 13 books in a week.
Not a generous one.
I think I'm a generous reviewer. I'm just like, I was slightly entertained. 3 stars.
Did it give? You're like, damn. I don't think it did. Okay, yeah, that's what I was just creeping up on stuff.
Okay.
So when we finish, because Apollo, we getting real close to the end of the Rick Riordan. It's real sad. Because Magnum Chase is 3 books.
Yes.
And the last one is 5. So we might as well say we're done with this. So we just got 1 book left.
So Trials of Apollo has 5 books and Magnus Chase has 3. Okay. Which one is first, technically? Like, which one should we read first? Is it Magnus Chase or should we read Trials of Apollo?
And then the Trials.
Okay.
So as I go through like all of Rick's books, are we only reading the series and then that's done with Rick?
I could be convinced to read Daughter of the Deep.
I'm convinced too. I don't really need a lot of convincing, but I can get behind it for sure. So that'll be the only single issue because I don't think that's going to be a series.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea retelling. Is that what it is?
And it's $10 on Amazon if anyone.
$10? Hold on.
If you pre-order it, it's $10.
Okay, just a second.
Not me creeping on the website, but you know, creeping. Wow.
What?
I don't know if I want to get into his adult fiction. Okay.
Oh, it's $10.99 Kindle. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like reading via Kindle.
It's $15.99 for the hardcover.
But live your life, you know?
It's being released October 5th. That's pretty close. I didn't realize it was that close. Book on secondsale.com. It's on there? 4 books this year. I DNF 4 books in August.
I DNF 1 book this year.
I think I DNF'd 1 or 2.
Yeah, I DNF'd 1 book this year.
And do I remember what those books are? Nope.
If you relying on my memory, baby. Come on, the common room talks. Come on in. I can't live like that. Heather.
I can't live under these restrictions. Oops. Oh, it's out. Alicia, it's out of stock on secondsale.com.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How dare they out of stock us? What bookshop looking like? I like to try to buy more books from Bookshop because it's independent bookstores. Yeah.
It's just bookshop.com.
Yeah, just Bookshop. It's independent bookstores, like a collaborative thing.
You DNF The Lost Apothecary?
I feel so attacked personally. You know I've been waiting to read that book. I own it. It's right here. My little collection of books I need to read.
How are you DNF a book about a apothecary just selling these potions to women to kill their husbands? I don't.
Love it. Did you?
I feel like just from that synopsis alone, it's a 5-star.
Exactly.
Just from the synopsis alone.
Exactly.
I have not read it yet. I haven't read it yet.
But that's how I described it.
but I want to. Like, it's 5 stars just because of the synopsis, and also that cover is stunning.
Amen.
Stunning.
Let's get into it.
Daughter of the Deep. I'm looking on Bookshop. It's $18.38. How is it more expensive on Bookshop?
Because it's independent bookstores.
That's true. But I would rather pay a little bit more. Yeah, look at it. So pretty. I would rather pay a little bit more to support an independent bookshop than you know.
Amazon. Yep.
Yeah.
Look at this.
18. Oh,
so nice. Unfortunately, they changed the location because actually it happened in Italy. Like the actual woman who did it. But
okay.
But that's okay.
But I love. I want to be like her when I grow up.
For real.
The amount of book rants you would get from me if I didn't DNF, it would be. But we would love it.
We love it.
It bummed me out. Yeah, I didn't think it would be a happy. I mean, it's kind of happy.
I get that.
They get their comeuppance. I mean,
I haven't read it yet. I want to hybrid read it.
Yes.
But I'm predicting 5 stars. I should do a video about this. I am predicting 5 stars, and I've done that before.
I'm predicting 5 stars.
I'm predicting 5-star read.
Check your Hoopla because the audiobook is on my Hoopla.
It's on my Hoopla too. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna get some time and read into this.
The Apothecary's story is fantastic. The other story that went along with it, the current story, was annoying. Yeah, it is a dual timeline. It's a dual. Yeah.
Yeah, I do, and that's my kryptonite. That is literally where I take up shop. A dual timeline will get you right for me. Love it.
Yeah, they don't normally bother me, so I don't think I'll have that issue. Yeah, it's gonna I'm predicting 5 stars, just like Brie. I'm predicting 5 stars.
I also feel like Nicole and I read very similarly in the sense of we're not like hard to please.
I'm a generous reviewer.
Yeah, I think I'm more critical in the reviewing than Nicole, but I also just not hard to please. I'm just like, oh yeah, you did the job. But there are books though that stand out in my mind that I just like. Like for me, my favorite thriller and horrors of all time is Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter.
Yes.
And The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. Like them two can stand up to no one.
Yeah.
Like nothing. Like them two scared the shit and Out scared the shit out of me. And also I read this anthology of stories. And there was some in there that literally scared the shit out of me. So, like, those are top.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, what I'm reading now.
I read Pretty Girls in January. I read The Only Good Indians in February. And, like, here I am, like, I mostly read romance. I read, like, 30 romances in January, 30 romances in February. And my favorite book of the month were horror books, Pretty Girls and The Only Good Indians. Like, I was having, like,
just so good.
Well, they were really good. They were really good.
So good. But Catherine's but Karen Slaughter rarely disappoints, and she likes my stuff on Instagram.
She's your friend too.
Exactly. I'm friends with authors.
Like Graham Jones and Karen Slaughter. Like, wow. Wow. Honestly, I live for vigilante justice. You should be able to slay your abuser without consequence. That's why I like come up into my book. Yes. Yes. 100%.
I know Heather's like, hell no, I'm not reading any of that.
I didn't even see any typos in your past comments, so it's fine. I want to reread The Only Good Indians. Yeah.
I just want to reread the last chapter.
Oh yeah, when you find out see Stephen Graham Jones, he does that though. He sprinkles those breadcrumbs along and then hits you with what's really going on in that last chapter.
And that is how I like my thriller and my horror to be written.
Yeah.
That is how I like, and that was Karen Slaughter did that in Pretty Girls. You're reading and reading, and the last couple of chapters, literally, you're like, whoa. And the reason why she wrote that book made it even better for me.
The reason why she wrote it?
Yeah.
Why? Tell me.
She wrote Pretty Girls to raise awareness of how many girls are being trafficked.
That's awesome.
And like she put some hotlines and stuff in it too, but it's like that was the reason why she wrote it, because it's like like people don't talk about all these missing girls and girls being trafficked all around the U.S. I think is mainly what she was focused on. And she was just like being like, hey, like it literally can happen anywhere in any place. So like raising that awareness on that. And I was like, that made the book better for me.
Yeah, Arizona is like the #1 state for sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's terrible.
Yeah. It's crazy. Ukraine is it's a big import and export of trafficking.
Yeah.
There's 2 sectors of trafficking, sex and labor, and Ukraine is big on the labor trafficking. And U.S. is big on sex trafficking. Most countries they're either bigger in the sex or the labor sectors. Some countries have, a little bit of both. But they're big. And usually in Ukraine, they're being trafficked to Russia.
Okay.
That's or being trafficked to Poland.
Wow.
Gosh.
That's so
I
sad.
used to like educate my students on that. Like, this is what happened. Because in Ukraine, there's hotlines. A lot of people put up flyers and be like, hey, if you need work, like, come in, like, call this number or come to this location and we'll pay you like $1,000 in USD, right?
Wow.
28 or 27, depending on the month, of their dollars is one of ours. So people would be like, oh, 1,000 USD, like, yeah, that's a lot of money,
That's a lot of money.
So they would be like, oh, people would go and sign up. And then they were like, oh, before we get started, I want to make sure and get you signed up with payroll. Give me your passport and everything. And then people will take their passport and everything and be like, we know your address now. We'll go and do this and do that. You need to do the X, Y, and Z for us, And not saying that sex trafficking doesn't happen in Ukraine, but the likelihood of it happening is low compared to labor. And actually in Ukraine, men are most likely to be trafficked than women, versus in the U.S., that's different. Like it's flipped.
Yeah.
So
holy.
Just some education for y'all.
Yeah, they put a flyer out where you can make that kind of money, and people who are struggling and desperate, they're like,
right. Exactly.
Oh,
so
man.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why Ukraine, they have all of these like campaigns and try to make people aware of trafficking, what it looks like. And the organization I worked with were big on that, big on educating people and trying to make sure people are safe. And then also Ukraine has hotlines you can call. So if you see those flyers, you can call this hotline and they'll be like, oh, this is a registered business. Or that's not a registered business. Don't do that. You know, so they have this database of registered businesses so that you can figure out like if this business is true or not. But a lot of people don't know about the hotline. So you have to do a lot of like community work and be like, hey, this is the hotline. This exists. So yeah. And a lot of people, like I did a lot of projects of like, I would ask community members like, do you know what tohivle ludme? Tohivle ludme means human trafficking in Ukrainian. So I would ask them like, do they know what this is? And they would be like, most people would be like, nope, I have no idea what it is. Especially people who lived in rural areas, like had no idea. And then you had to explain to them what it is. And they're like, oh, Borgia, like, oh my God. And, you know, give them the information and help them spread the word in their community. So it was like, it's a lot of work, you know, but those, my students who were boys, I was on them. Like, not all money is good money. You know, so.
Oh, that's scary. That's scary.
We got dark there, but didn't mean to, but.
No, I mean, we need it though. It's like, it does like, it's a real problem. Like Heather's saying here, it's a real problem that gets shushed. It's not talked about, but that's what it needs to be talked about so people can be kept safe. Because like you were saying, there are people in those rural areas who have no idea. They don't know. So they're thinking like, oh, I can do this job and make extra money for my family. And then they get taken. Like,
yeah, because there's a lot of things that need to be changed in most countries, but like in Ukraine, the pensionnaires, which is like the people who've retired, retirees, they get a month like $200 is what my host grandma told me. Like $200, like that's not a lot of money a month to sustain yourself. Like it's not a lot of money. So it's not. I mean, it's very little. You know, every time I would ask people, like, you know, they would just tell me like it's, you know, very little, you know. And I'm like, dang, you see a lot of them working and, you know, trying to make ends meet. So if they're in rural areas that don't give them access to that type of information, they won't know it. And they are what people prey on, unfortunately. So it's like constantly like I would target rural areas a lot. And people would talk to me a lot because I'm Black and they've never seen a Black person before. So they would be like, oh my God, let me talk to you. So I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to talk and I'll take a picture. But before we take this picture, let me talk to you about human trafficking. You know,
great conversation starter.
Yeah, I'm like, quick pro, you know, I do something. So yeah.
Before you take that picture, let me tell you about what's happening.
About it. And they're like always shocked. They're like, what? You speaking Ukrainian? I'm like, okay, let's get past it. This is real shit going on, you know, so.
Oh, gosh.
The work. I haven't thought about that in a long time, but yeah.
You're doing good work. You're doing great work. You're doing great work.
Once upon a time, another life.
You still do great work. You still do great work. Change people's lives.
Gassing me up. Gassing me up. All right, I think we're coming to an end. We're at 2 hours almost, and
almost.
We got to strategize after this, so
we got to get things scheduled.
Done.
Top tier. Top tier.
Only Heather.
Top tier.
Only Heather.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming on in.
Favorite book of the series.
Yes. You feel that way too, right?
Huh?
You feel that way too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I really like this. Yeah.
Like, it can't just be me.
Sean was like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it. It was trash to me. So good.
All right, everyone, we'll have a great night, and we will see you in the next one. That's going to be on Bree's channel, The Blood of Olympus, September 2nd.
Yes.
Okay, September? We're already September.
Right.
Take a screenshot.
I will say it might get changed because I need to get these tonsils out. So it might be around that time. But I'll be here with ice and with y'all. But I need to get these out immediately.
Holy moly, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've been having issues for over 15 years, and they've been like, "You can get them removed," and I'm like, "Let's get them removed. Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Let's get the problem children out of here."
Throw them away.
Okay.
Throw them away.
As soon as we know, we'll update you guys.
All right. Okay.
It's the worst. All right, everybody. Bye. Have a great night.
Bye.